Hella sketchy.
Cold as fuck. How London treated me so far is, I mean, I've been here before, so like, I fuck with it a lot. I fuck with it heavy. It reminds me like a cooler, colder, it's like a wavier version of New York to me. So
sick, for real.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Like what? Like New York?
Bro, like when you from the States, like, if you look at London, like, you know what I'm saying, like real prominent, like real crazy, like real exciting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it feels good to be over here for real. What inspired me to get into music? Really, like, just like where I'm from. Cause like, I had a whole life before this music shit. Like, I started making music like when I was in my 20s and shit. So like just being around, like being a cool nigga in the city and having like friends who did that shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just made me want to do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I seen what they was doing and seeing like what I could bring to the table, and I just tried to bring some different shit, you know what I'm saying? My shit just worked out for me. Like fucking up. I used to just be like, before music, I was just really like out in the city. Like I went to school and I graduated like high school and shit, and I tried the college shit, but like I ain't finished that shit. That shit wasn't for me, so like I was like fucking around with clothes. I was like fucking around with my homies and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just hanging out and shit, but then I wanted to find some shit that I could really do, and like niggas thought, you know what I'm saying, my music was special and shit, so I just kept going. Yeah, I feel like Atlanta really just molded me into like, cause it's like Atlanta's like, I've been a lot of places now, but like Atlanta might be the most, still to this day, it's like my favorite place. And it's like the most unique place I've been, bro. It's like we aliens, bro. It's like niggas we not like nobody else. And ain't nobody else like Atlanta niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I know everybody feels that about their home, but like, that's just how that shit be. What brought me and Yachty together, it was like, I feel like it was like 2015, and that's when I really first started like rapping, like just trying, like actually like was like, all right, I'm like fuck around for real. So then like he used to fuck with my shit, and he was a young nigga, like super young nigga back then, so he hit me up on like some like, bro, your shit's tight. And I knew about him like just through our homies and like, you know what I'm saying, being around 32 niggas and like being around his niggas like K and them. So we ended up just, I remember one day he pulled up on me in like this big ass like Uber like SUV shit, and him and his bro Way, and we just rode around Atlanta for like 3 hours, and it's just, we just ended up starting recording all the time after that. Some wild shit. I mean, to be real, like bro, a lot of shit don't really impress me, like no cap, a lot of shit. Like my proudest moment was like, I feel like when I signed to Rick Rubin, and like he published me like in like 2017, and that's when I knew like, I always, cause every nigga think what they doing is special, and every nigga think they the chosen one. Every nigga wake up and be like, oh, I'm the shit, no matter what they doing, whether you making clothes, music, fucking hoes, you think you the best nigga out here fucking these hoes. Like when that happened, I was like, you know what, somebody else thinks what I'm doing is good. You know what I'm saying? So like really when I signed to Rick, and really when shit like this, like coming to London, I just did a show in Portugal a few months ago, like just that shit. I was really a compilation of like a lot of shit. So I ended up just I signed to Sony for like a project deal. Cause I really don't, like I was always scared to fuck with labels and shit, like to have people like put their hands in what I was doing. So like my last project, when I dropped Forever Yours, it was like a compilation of like all the shit that I wanted on streaming services and shit, so fans could really have that before my real album, like my real debut album drops in January. And it's like, yeah, I just wanted people to have that before the next chapter type opens type shit.
Because I noticed a lot of the tracks which are on there, I heard them, man.
Yeah.
I heard them so long ago.
Yeah.
So hearing it on the album.
Yeah. I just wanted my fans to really have some shit to like, and that's why I named it Forever Yours, because a lot of them tracks was like lost and shit, and people had to play them on SoundCloud and stuff like that. And since people don't use a lot of the same streaming services no more, I wanted to make sure they was like available everywhere, to be honest. I mean, I feel like it was a lot of people who like pioneered that sound in music, bro, because I feel like a lot of the mainstream shit comes from the underground anyway. And when we was underground, I was listening to people like, even when I first started, I was listening to like early Travis when he wasn't as big as he was, and I was listening to you know what I'm saying, old Thug, 1017 Thug and stuff like that. So when I heard stuff like that, and I linked with my producers who used to listen to, like one of my main producers named Sensei, and he a white boy from like North Atlanta, and he listens to like the wildest, craziest, like he's a real different nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he a real special kid. So like the type of music he listened to wasn't the same as everybody else. So what really brought my style out was like incorporating me being from the A, what I was listening to, what he was listening to, and we just put that shit in the pot for real, for real. That shit just made a little art. Bro, I really focus on, I like low-key appreciate it, because it gave us a platform to just like express ourselves when we didn't have no way, you know what I'm saying? So like, if we was just in the moment, like if it was like, we used to live in these apartments that like, it was called 3200 Lenox, and it was maybe like 10 of us in between 2 apartments. And like, we'd be up all night, we'd be smacked like all the time, bro. It's like a lot of emotion and a lot of music came out of them, like them days. So we had a platform to like show people what we was going through and show people how we was living and show people, you know what I'm saying, this is who we are. So I'm like forever appreciative of that shit, low key.
Because it's like, well, for me anyway, it's like I like love finding the most low key rappers in SoundCloud.
And that's how you build your cult fan base too, bro. Like I'm a real appreciative dude, bro, cause like a lot of people do the same shit that I do. They might not be as good as me, or they might not have the same sound as me, but like it's a lot of people out here making music. It's a lot of people uploading shit to SoundCloud. I just got lucky enough to like, even in 2015, like, and that's why I feel like a lot of my fans feel like they've been riding with me for so long, even though 3-4 years ain't long, but like to my fans, they've been riding so long because I came out hard as hell. And like, I never not been hard as hell. So it's like, that platform gave us a cult fan base, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I love it, bro. I'm behind SoundCloud all day type shit. I mean, my life low-key gravy, you know what I'm saying? In between, it's just, I record a lot. I be with like my peoples a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, family is real important to me. My homies is real important to me. Like, I don't know, like, bitches is important to me. Women are important to me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I just try to have fun, bro. Like, we only get one of these, so you know what I'm saying? I really just try to like spread love, spread positivity, and I don't really like mean it in no corny ass like, oh, we gotta be out here campaigning. But like, even if you making trap shit, even if you making gangster shit, like if it's making somebody happy, if 4 random kids across the world can goddamn get in the car and play your song and it turns them up, you did something for somebody, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, bro, I just feel like it's too much bullshit, it's too much negative shit, it's too much lame shit out here anyway. It's like, so we gotta do our part by putting something in the universe, you know what I'm saying? Who do I fuck with? Like, it's funny cause bro, I don't really like judge people based off of like who, I got like an A&R type ear. So I don't fuck with people based off of like how many followers they got, or if so-and-so knows so-and-so or hangs out with so-and-so. I really gotta like be digging their sound. And that's why a lot of the people I work with end up blowing up one day. Or if like, even if I do work with them and they don't blow up, they get respected by other people in some kind of field or some kind of way because they're genuinely good. And like on my album, I mean, I ain't gonna give away like all my features and shit, but I got some shit with like so I'm in Lancey's on my project. I got some more shit with Boat. I really respect Boat and what he does. Like, I got a lot of shit. Chase the Money. I'm really into producers right now. I feel like producers lead the way. A lot of artists come and go, but I feel like producers shape the sound of what we doing, and I'm really into like producers like Molly Raw, Chase the Money. I really fuck with Murda. I really fuck with, it's a lot of people, bro. I fuck with a lot of people. Super Mario, I just did a project with Super Mario. I just did a project with Chase the Money. Yeah, and so I just really try to hone in on like real music type shit. Cause at the end of the day, I'm really low key a weirdo. Like I'm a real music nerd at the end of the day. So I just try to focus on that shit. London goes crazy. I turned down my managers and them be calling me weird because like I turned down a lot of Atlanta shows. Like, well, not even Atlanta shows. a lot of my shows in America for like random reasons. Like sometimes I won't do shows in Atlanta because I know my mom and my pops might be in the crowd with a million kids, you know what I'm saying? Or I might not want to do shows in LA because that's where I live and stuff like that. So I end up turning down a lot of shows all the time. But like, I always accept the overseas shows. I always accept the big shows. I always accept like certain shows, and I really like, London just got that energy. Like London is one of the only places I come and it's like, every dude I meet is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no bum nigga energy out here. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's calm, everybody's respectable. Like I like that, you know what I'm saying? I live in America. There's people that over there that's still racist. There's still people like be tweaking, you know what I'm saying? So like I really respect that. Like I really fuck with London. So I like giving them my energy.